we go. Sketch an XY coordinate system. The example that we're going to use is as follows. F of x equals 5x squared minus 3. How do we graph this? Well, what we do is we first of all start with the value, a T-chart table of values. And instead of only picking 3 numbers, this time we're going to pick about 5 numbers. We always pick 0, and then 1, -1, 2, -2. These are always safe and easy numbers to pick that will sketch our parabola pretty easy for us. So first let's take 0. What we do is we take 0 and we plug it into our function. So it becomes 5 times 0 to the second power minus 3, which is 5 times 0, which is then 0. 0 minus 3 is a -3. That turns into the point 0, -3. Let's look at the second point of 1. 5 times 1 to the second power minus 3. 1 to the second power is 1, and 5 times 1 is just 5. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. I put a 2 here, turns into the ordered pair 1, 2. When I plug in a -1, it's actually going to turn out to be the same thing. And you're going to notice that pattern when you're dealing with parabolas. Now let's plug in 2. 5 times 2 to the second power minus 3. 2 to the second power is 4, and 5 times 4 is 20. 20 minus 3 is then 17. When I plug in a -2, -2 to the second power is also a positive 4, because negative times a negative is a positive. These ordered pairs, -1, 2, 2, 17, -2, 17. I take these 5 points, I put them on my XY coordinate system. 0, -3. Do not run. Remember, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis. The first number tells us how far to run. The second number tells us how far to rise. So I have 0 and then -3. 1, 2, 3. Second point is 1, which means I run 1 and then go up 2. 1, 2. Second point is run -1, which means I run into negative direction 1 space, and then I go up 2. The third point is 217, which means I'm all the way somewhere up here, and all the way somewhere up here. So my parabola would be sketched to look something like that. Remember, if the first number here that sits with the x squared is positive, that means it's going to open upward. If that first number is a negative, that means it's going to open downward. So keep an eye on that first leading coefficient, and that'll help you in your graphing of the parabolas.